EA Sports brings you a special edition of the National Football League for this Thanksgiving matchup. We can hardly wait for the start of this one, and it's all up next.
It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more likely is going to come away with the win.
Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started. And we're off from US Bank Stadium. It's Brandon Powell with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And we'll get a look at their signal caller playing in his 7th season.
Sam Darnold's seen an awful lot in his career. Now he's hoping the 4th time is an actual charm. After being a first-round pick, it seems like eons ago for the New York Jets, the guy's experienced a ton of football. And I'll say this, he went into one of the great QB incubators there with Kyle Shanahan in San Francisco. And now we'll all get a chance to see how much he really did learn, how much he really did grow. He is still young in his career. And with the supporting cast in Minnesota, including a pretty dynamic receiver on the outside, he's got some nice tools to work with.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Staying on the ground with Jones. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Ooh, the Cardinals get to him here. He's brought down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send him off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing him up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on 4th. And he's just going to fair catch this one. That's brought in at the 39-yard line. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. They'll be led out by the 60-year pro and former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, Kyler Murray.
One of the beauties of the quarterback position is it's not cookie cutter. QBs come in all different shapes and sizes. Some are 5'10", some are 6'6". Some are better on the run, some are better in the pocket. For Kyler Murray, man, he is at his best when he's playmaking. When his athleticism, that dual threat nature comes to life, that is when he is typically a defense's worst nightmare.
Now we'll run it here. It's James Conner. And he gets him around 6 there. That was Stephon Gilmore stopping that play. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Throw is there, Trey McBride. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Handoff goes to Connor, running left. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
We're 1 quarter closer to some turkey as we reach the end of one on Thanksgiving. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. It's Connor again. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Jonathan Bullard with the stop. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. Looking right, and he finds it.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
So on 4th down now, Blake Gillikin gets the call to punt it away for the Cardinals. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. And it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
They're going play action. Headed out right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. It's the Vikings who need to figure out this 3rd and 11. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ryan Wright on to punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. Fair catch signaled for and made at the 32-yard line. No return on that punt. And it'll be Cardinals football. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Here's Murray. Makes the connection to James Conner. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Cardinals in the hurry-up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. From the gun, it's Murray. Got his man, that's Zay Jones. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Murray here on first down. He's on the move. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Trying again, following the sack. Has the connection to Jones. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Field goal attempt coming here from Chad Ryland. This a 54-yarder. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
One last play before the break. A final throw before the break. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. So we've reached halftime. A rough one for a former quarterback like my partner to watch so far. Hang in there. We're scoreless at the break. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say this has been a defensive slobber knocker through two, right? Maybe some points finally on the horizon as we resume play. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Ready to start this drive with Connor. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Jones reels it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Now Kyler. Benson's got it. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Shaq Griffin finishing that play off.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Back to the air. Murray. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I think it's fair to say, in the eye in the sky to the line, without that ball being tipped, we were looking at the big game. A missed opportunity to push their offense and a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
The Cardinals out for the punt. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it's going to be Vikings football. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Darnold now to throw. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Jones trying the left side. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Up to the ground by Kaiser White. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Just 1 quarter standing between these teams and Turkey in this Thanksgiving contest. Somehow this game is still scoreless as we get set for our final quarter. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing off the play fake here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. He'll throw it. Finds the in route complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, When you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Takes this in at the 25. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And they'll get ready to go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Connor. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Cardinals pushing to get within range for a game winner. From the 35 on 2nd down. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing now. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! Picked up by Stephon Gilmore. Well, we both saw what he was doing, Brock. Trying to work the sideline there, but I don't think he ever saw the corner sitting back and just waiting to break on that throw.
And that's what the good ones do. They use the sideline to their advantage. It really becomes the 12th defender on the field. The elite corners in this league, they'll play to it. They'll bait those quarterbacks to making that throw, and then they'll close fast and take that ball away.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Here he is to throw. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 3 now. To throw. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And they take him down right along the 30. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Jones once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Jones. And he pushes it further into the red zone, down inside the 15. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Going with Jones on the ground. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. An entire game coming down to this try by John Parker Romo. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick is good. He got it. And he drills the chip shot to win them this game. So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings win it at home. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.